volume.
BA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Panther.
Let's see what happens. See if I can actually get volume. Am I getting volume? Let's see if I can get volume in this. I think I just did. If I could gain volume.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I don't think I can get.
Carr now on first down. Flushed out right. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Carr. He'll air one out deep for Mingo. And it's knocked away and incomplete. But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina.
I should have my voice now.
Jonathan Mingo, 62 yards. And the Panthers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Now Carr, sliding out of the pocket. Shoves him aside. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away from 19 with his legs and a first down. Carr going to throw. Out to his left. end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. How about that? Their quarterback, 33 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on. He got the job done on the ground on their previous drive with a touchdown run, and he'll start anew with a first down. Throwing on first down is Carr, being chased out left. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
That's multiple times now he's tagged him with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
He sets to fire deep. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. Marquez Stevenson, the intended target, but it'll be second down. You talk about this Washington defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
From midfield, here's Carr.
Why are we doubling up on the right side?
Away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Throwing his Carr on third down. They'll air one out deep for Mingo. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Jonathan Mingo. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As his guys are... Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns and run for another already in this first half as his guys begin 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And incomplete and dropped there in the middle of the field. That'll bring up second down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble, and gets him a first down.
I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he's been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way.
He's got him in, complete. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jonathan Mingo on his way to a monster game. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's already accounted for 4 touchdowns in this first half. Here's Carr. And Sanders has got it complete. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. And we'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. 2nd and 9. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Now left side on the swing pass. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Carr. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Carr now to throw. That swung out wide to Sanders. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Welcome in, welcome in.
Now Carr. Flush to his right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
It's really something special when we see a quarterback top 100 yards in one half of football. And if he keeps up this pace in the second half, the NFL record for single-game rushing by a QB is certainly in sight.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. He'll let this go for the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Jonathan Mingo on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback. Their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's been unstoppable in this first half. 4 touchdown passes on the ledger already. Closing in on the all-time record in the first half, by the way, which is 6 touchdown passes as this drive starts 1st and 10. Here's Carr to throw. And that's complete to Sanders. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there just before halftime. 68 yards. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now Carr again. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
Damn it.
A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA. Hey, we get it. So the Panthers going to take over here. Quarter number 3. On 1st and 10, here's Carr, escaping the pressure right. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And this is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the...
The Carolina offense about ready to go. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. Carr now on first down. It's caught by Sanders. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down. Throwing now is Carr. And once again, this is Sanders. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. To throw his Carr. He'll buy some time right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. That one a first down pickup of 8.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So nothing doing there, and it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On the move to his left. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
Carr. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton.
The Panthers now set to take over offensively. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. That time, finally, a measure of revenge as they get him down behind the line.
It almost felt like relief, didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game, you'd almost expect him to get free and pick up 10 to 15 every time he takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now Carr. They'll air one out deep from Mingo. And this is caught. Touchdown, Carolina! Jonathan Mingo with career touchdown number 75. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly what... Carr now on first down. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down. To throw, it's Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun now on third down, Carr. He's going to air one out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
How did that not connect? That's one of the rare.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Carr going to throw here. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jonathan Mingo, 44 yards. And the Panthers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visited and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Carolina, they finish oh so close to perfection in the regular season, but this win in the final weekend gives him a final mark of 16-1. And now they'll have the week off as they